Hello, welcome to Asian Petrohead. It's already March 4th here in Korea. It's actually 11:20. I was supposed to begin by 10:30, but sorry for delaying twice because I can be very bright because I'm supposed to reserve this one, but instead I reserved this one. So when I went to the parking lot, this guy was there, so I had to rush it and get this guy from help of editor Jung. So anyhow, so we can also show you both of them, but this guy today I just wanted to show you this one. So I'm going to show you how it drives, and also we're going to come back here and also compare the design between the 7th generation all new Hyundai Elantra. This is actually 6th generation facelift. So it happened that we have two cars here. So I was just, this is actually not a press car. It's actually, if you see it here, it's a green, it's got a green thing because we have two large, what do you call it, social cars companies here in, one of them is called SoCar, which stands for social car, and this one is actually from Green Car. So I was just looking through the web and they were giving out about 3 hours free coupon for the new 7th generation Hyundai Elantra, and I just wanted to share with you guys. And some of you guys also wanted me to review the base trim model, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to show it to you guys while we wait for the press car to arrive to our office. So Hyundai guys, if you're watching, please do let us have a press car soon. And we're going to do this live, so if you do have any questions or anything you'd like to see, please leave them on the comment section so we can show it to you while during this live streaming. And before we begin, if you love cars and car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. We're going to talk about the exterior after driving it a little bit. This is a white one. As you can see, it's a base model. So why don't we just go inside and drive and come back, and because we're gonna kind of compare it with the 6th generation facelift. Okay, 타고 주행하려고. 앞에 타게? 그래. Okay, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. If there's any comments, do let me know in the comment section. So, hello guys. Wow, lots of people stopped by. Thank you guys. Sorry a little bit delay for two reviews. Okay. We had to delay twice, and I saw it in the comments, and you guys mentioned about this handle. 여기 보여줄까? And my crew have some time. Okay. So you guys talked about this little handle. Looks all right, and they made it. The fit and finish is pretty good, and I think they wanted to make the look like a little bit cockpit-ish. So, I mean, I kind of agree. If this wasn't here, I think the interior volume would look a little bit larger. And but other than that, I'm kind of surprised to see that this all-new, the fleet car, the rental car, has a 10.25-inch infotainment screens and also 10.25-inch distal gauge cluster. It changes according to the drive mode. So it doesn't change. That's very odd because our media first drive did change. We also gave you first drive on this all-new 7th generation Hyundai Elantra. So if you did not watch it, please do refer to the link above. Okay. Okay. So, It's got two large screens, and if you see this one, can you show them this one? It's actually, lots of people asked about it, but there's nothing here. So I think they might have something for the N-line or hybrid as well. So they said for this one, for the regular one, it's just there. So maybe I think for the hybrid and N-line, I think they're going to add something. And there's no paddle shifters, but I think for the N-line also, they're going to have a paddle shifter. And for the N-line, I think we're hearing that Hyundai will be releasing the N-line sometime this month, late this month, May, or maybe on June. Okay, so if you see, I really wanted to show you the mood lamp, but hold on, let me just change it to English. We can change it to English like this. There's only Korean and English. And if you see, I really love how they kind of put two screens together. It's almost really seamless. It feels like a Mercedes E-Class system. You know, but for this price list, I think this is really overspec. So it's very nice. Go to setup, and then go to display. Oh, not display. Okay, where are we? Setup, vehicle, right, and lights, ambient light. I really wanted to show it to you guys, but it's really bright day today. You can change the brightness, and you need to check off the linked, and we have a polar white. I think it was somewhere here, but it's just too bright. It's just maybe I'll when I get a press car, I'll give you a night drive of this. But there's ice blue, ocean blue, jade green, orchid green, yellow, sunrise, purple, and custom color. You can choose among 64 different colors. So anything else you guys want to see? Virtual event, okay. Honda engines, no, this has a 1.6 liter gasoline engine. And the price wise, if the new Elantra here in Korea, you can get it, the base model, you can get it, the direct conversion, you can get it with the about 13K US dollars, and the top trim will go all the way up to 21K US dollars. So there's about $8,000 gap between the lowest and the top trim model. And this one, even though it's I don't think this is like the lowest model, but I think this is somewhere in the middle. And interior wise, you can get it with the black or the gray one. I think our tester, the first look and first drive, had the gray one, which seems a little bit very similar to my Hyundai Palisade. And this black looks pretty good too. Lots of hard plastics, but on the bottom, but right here it's got some leather. This one's got some soft touching materials as well. So looks pretty nice. So guys, do let me know. I personally prefer the gray interior. So guys, do let me know what do you think about the interior. Surprisingly, this also has a heated and ventilation seats for the driver only. Heated only for the passenger side. So also heated steering wheel. So this is actually and just a regular reversing camera. So this seems to be kind of like a middle trim. So it looks pretty nice. We have some cup holders here as well. So, and the side brake, emergency brake is because this is lower trim. It's not wrapped around with leathers or anything. And gear selector is manual like this, but looks pretty good. We have 12-volt charging, USB, fast USB charging ports, and you know, wireless charging pad is usually here, but because this is a press car, I mean the social car, they don't have it. So okay, why don't we just go for a drive quickly. If you leave your comments while I drive, I will get back to you after coming back. And really, if you see this part, they really put the armrest on the bottom to make the car look more spacious inside. So let me just pay because we are using the parking spot. This is where we usually do our night drive. So, okay. Okay. So we're going to have come back here. So automatic window, just going down, just for the driver's seats. So everything is manual. Let's hold on. Okay, so this is actually editor Jung borrowed it, so he just ran here to give me his phone so we don't stall. Okay, so just like I showed you with the first drive, the visibility is very nice. It's got big windows all around, but although this is built up on all new platform, it's got no small window near the A-pillar. You know, we showed you with Genesis G80, Genesis GV80, Sorento, but you know, new Optima, and also what do you call it, the Sonata, but this one does not have it. So I think it's a little bit you know, above Sonata level 4, but feels very nice. And this has 1.6 liter MPI gasoline engine, which makes about 123 horsepower and 113 pound-feet of torque. I know you guys, if you guys are watching from North America, you guys are getting the all-new 7th generation Hyundai, Elantra with the 2-liter MPI gasoline engine, so that should be a little bit better. And it also has a lead car departure warning. I will show you a little bit. Although this is a base trim model, even the lowest model will come with lots of driving aids. It will come with the lane keep assist, forward collision warning, and forward collision avoidance, auto high beam. Oh, it doesn't work because it's got it right there. Auto high beam, and also lead car departure warning, and we'll show you pretty soon. But this is actually a very nice package, I think. So guys, do let me know what do you think about the interior color and also pricing of this car. I think it's a little bit cheaper here in Korea, because even the lowest trim will also come with the you know, manual as well. So all right. So first thoughts of this car is it's very, very quiet. You know, when I was driving for the first drive as well, I found that you know, usually the last generation, even the facelift, the sixth generation, had lots of noise coming from the bottom. But this, with the new platform, I think Hyundai actually fixed lots of those problems as well, and good visibility as well. And I'm going to show you the design pretty soon, but this all-new 7th generation actually looks a lot better than the you know, the 6th generation facelift, because the 6th generation facelift had the sort of like a triangular headlamp going on, but this one has a little bit boomerang-ish, looks a lot better. So, and CVTs, it's made it to actually CVT, continuous variable transmission, but it's got 8 artificial shifting points, just like a Nissan's D-Steptronic. So if you see it, it actually shifts like it's as if it has its own gear. So you can actually shift down 4, 3. So it's a very, very nice system. It's quite different. So even if you don't like CVTs, this one you'll probably not notice it if I didn't tell you. So it's a very nice system, and it's also very, very fuel efficient as well. Our tester has a 15-inch rims. You can get it with 15, 16, or 17-inch rims, but our tester has the social car has a 15-inch rims, and this, on average here in Korea, the government's rating says in average it will return about 36.2 miles per gallon, which is, I think, very, very fantastic. And I'm sure they're gonna add DCT, dual clutch transmission for N-Line with 1.6 liter turbo. But if you're just getting this all-new Elantra for efficiency and just driving around town and stuff like that, I think CVT is a lot better than DCT, because if you drive DCTs, it will sort of like a jerk a little bit in city driving, but this one, it feels very engaged. So it's very easy on the engine as well. And but some of you don't like CVTs because most of them will like hover at the like 4,000 RPM and just stays there and make weird noise. But this one, like I said, it has 8 artificial shifting points, so it will actually shift and so forth like that. So hold on, I think we're gonna have a green light soon. 조금 더 여기 좀 비춰줄래? And let me just show you the lead car departure warning system, which will show you. So meanwhile, let me just read some of you. Hello, John. Hello, everybody. And you see, it says lead vehicle is driving away. You're not supposed to text and everything, but let's say you are not paying attention, and if the lead car departs and you don't respond, it will actually show on the gauge cluster, and also it will let you know with the alarm. Okay. Ooh. So air vents are placed right here on the bottom, so it's pretty nice. It's giving that this seamless, very horizontal design thing. So looks very nice. So guys, do let me know if you have any questions about, you know, drivability of this car. Okay, so it's been about 17 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the park and do let me know. Southeast Asia, hopefully soon. You know, Hyundai's don't tell us about the dates. About the speakers, if you get it with the top trim, it'll come with the 8-speaker from Boss sound system. But if you get it with the lower trims, it will come with the 6-speaker standard. And this is actually optional 10 and 4-inch infotainment screens. Let me just show you the map as well. But if you get it with the lower trim, it'll also come with 8-inch screen or just regular, like a clockish mono type screen. But this actually, the map itself is very, very nice, and the gauge cluster looks very nice too. And I personally think, you know, the screen is about this big, and I love how they integrated 2 systems. But you know, if you get it with the lower trim, it will actually come with 2 analog gauges clusters and analog gauges, and with 4.2 screen, LCD screen in the middle. So if I were you, I would probably prefer to get it with the analog gauges, because if you see it, the gauges are a little bit small. That's probably why Sonata, Optima, and Sorrento's use 12.3-inch gauge cluster, which makes the dials a little bit bigger. So this one looks pretty good too. I mean, so it's just up to you guys. So any comments? Let me just read comments. Long-term rent a car. Well, we can do that, but you know, I would rather just give you a long-term review on my Hyundai Palisade as well. Okay, so lots of traffic. So this 1.6 liter isn't so bad. It feels quite nice too. It only makes 123 horsepower, but if this car is meant to be economy car, and if you're just driving in the city, I think it will be quite okay. Sorry. So, but like I said, Hyundai will also launch this all-new 7th generation Hyundai Elantra with the 1.6 liter turbo. That's going to be called N-Line, and they're going to also launch the car with the hybrid. So, you know, a few weeks ago we showed you the all-new Kia Sorento with hybrid, and that was very, very nice. And I love to see what Hyundai is going to do with this Elantra hybrid. So, yeah, even the top and everything is covered quite nicely. Not luxurious, but simple, very bird type this is like a medium trim, so, or let me just let you hear the. Hey.
빠져나가게 하시고 그리스도의
Sounds pretty okay.
한 가장
비어지는데 줄을 서
와인
쉽게 해결될 수 있는 문제라는
So we have to be always be careful. So this CVT actually, you know, and even though this is a social car, it also has a lane keep assist. It does not have adaptive cruise control, but actually steer itself, and you know, it's doing a pretty good job. So, like I said, the noise and vibration is a lot better than the last generation. Let's go back and show you the car, and also compare the new design compared to the last generation, which is the 6th generation facelift. Okay, and you know, I hope you guys are, you know, doing great, and if you have not subscribed to our channel, if you love cars and car reviews, please do support us by subscribing to our channel, and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Okay, it's actually becoming quite hot here in Korea. It's been like over 20 degrees Celsius here in Korea, so, and like I said, I hope you guys are staying, you know, healthy away from the virus. So we're back to the park. We'll just show you the car from outside. I really wanted to show you, you know, exterior design on the base trim as well. So this isn't like the lowest trim, I think. So I think this is like the medium trim. So we'll just show you the car. So this got just regular parking, rear view parking sensor. So, like that, okay? So let me just show you the car from outside, okay? Okay, so let me just read some of your comments. Hello guys, hello. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Yes, John, it will come to Canada for sure. New steering wheel, I think it looks very nice. This is the new steering wheel. Some of you don't like it, but I kind of like it. It's very easy to place your hand like this, and you know, it's not so ugly looking. It's I like it. Okay, so. MPG4 hybrid, we don't know yet because we're still waiting for it to be released here in Korea. So like I said, N-Line will be introduced here in Korea sometime this end of May or maybe June. So please stay tuned, okay? So why don't we just show you the car from outside. It's a white one. It still has this parametric grille up front. Looks pretty nice. But this one does not have the adaptive cruise control radar sensor, so they just put this black thing over here, and air curtains is active, and looks very similar. And yes, some of you said it's got big Hyundai logo, and I do agree. I think it's a little bit big. So let me just show you the headlamp system. It's got burp type turn signal. So let me just show it to you. Yeah. Okay. That's a DRL, I think. headlamp, high beam, bird type turn signal. So, and this is what horn sounds like, okay? So, we're in the park, so don't want to bother too many people. And so guys, do let me know what do you think about the front design in the comment section, okay? Oh, yes, it's got, if you see it inside, they also made lots of details here there. So that's a DRL, bird type headlamp, and that's actually turn signal, which is yellow. And yeah, nice headlamp. Heated front seats, yes, we can show you that, but this has heated and ventilation seats for only driver, and heated for the passenger, but nothing for the second row seats, okay? How much? This will be a direct conversion, but this all-new 7th generation Hyundai Elantra will come as a base model. The cheapest model will start here in Korea, direct conversion about 13K US dollars, and it will go all the way up to 21K US dollars, okay? So let me just also show you the 여기서 이렇게 보여줘. Second row seats. And you guys don't know I'm about 6'2", and that was where I was sitting. So the legroom is actually very, very nice, and headroom will also compare it to the 6th generation. Headroom got much better because, as you see, my hair is brushing against it, but I'm not going like that either. So if you show them here, the elbow rest is very, very low to make the interior very, very quite big, and a little bit left, but you know, pretty nice. And well, the problem is, if I think this was where producer Kim was sitting, and he put the seats all the way back, and this is how I would sit all the way back, so which is not bad. This doesn't have any armrest because it's a base model, and you know, no air vents, no USB charging ports, so that's a little bit bummer. I don't think even on higher trims it does not have anything like that. Okay, so we'll just get out of the car. And let me just show you the rim. And it comes with 15, 16, or 17, and a rental car, social car has a 195, 65 by 17 on front and back. And you know, it's not most appealing design, but why not? You know, like I said, this 15-inch rim will return the all-new 7th generation 1.6 liter made it to CVT with 15-inch rims will return up to 36.2 miles per gallon. So, you know, I think that's a very, very competitive number. So, so with that said, many of you don't like this triangular character line, but you know, first when I saw it with the picture, I thought, you know, it was something too big, too hideous. But if you see it, you know, kind of see it, not minding it too much, it doesn't stand that much. It's just there, but it's not like, ugh, it's just there. It's okay. So even white color, you don't really see it much. So it feels, I think it's overall pretty nice, giving something on for the side character. And you know, I'm not really a big fan of them using this plastic here, but you know, they just used the plastic there. See, green car. Okay, we're not getting paid from green car or anything like that. Okay, we just wanted to give you something, you know, something before the press car comes. So if you want something green car, you can call us. And just no spare tire, fix a flat here in Korea. So that's what it looks like. And let me just show you the burp type turn signal. So that's reverse, back up. Oh, okay. So this one, the trunk lid, first I really didn't like it because first I thought it was too much, but it looks pretty okay. It's growing on me, and this LED combination tail lamp, I really like it compared to the last generation. Yeah, I think this is big improvement. Hyundai did a very good job with the rear design, I think, and it's got that Avante, and if you see it, it has a very different lettering as well. So guys, do let me know if you have any questions about the exterior design. Okay. Yes, there's room for full spare tire. So if you're watching from North America, they'll probably give you spare tire, because here in Korea we have good insurance companies, lots of towing cars going around, so we usually don't need spare tire. Zorro? Yes, maybe Zorro. So Dave, you don't like the crest, but if you see it in the you know, it's not that bad. So this, compared to this one, doesn't it look too plain? But if you see this one, yeah, I'm not really big fan of this, but yeah, it's a little bit stylish. Yes, 15-inch is a small car. Yes, so Mask Crystal likes this side profile. Yeah. So let me just show you this one. Somebody left the socks in the social car. What's going on? Who left the socks here? Oh my goodness. So guys, whenever you use the rental car or social car, please do not leave your socks. Okay? That's okay. Wow. So I'm just gonna put my foot here like this. So if you see headlamp, it's much worse than the 7th generation. I thought this wasn't gonna be this bad, but it's really bad. The 7th generation, it was just brushing against it, but this one, it's just, I'm kind of stuck here. So I really like what Hyundai have done with the headroom for this side. If you see, you know, the window goes all the way down for the 6th generation, and same deal here, because this is a base trim. It's got nothing here, and yeah, let me just show you the front seat as well. So do let me know if you have any questions or anything you'd like to see before we return this rental car. Okay, that's our just laptop for the okay, let's just for the streaming. Yeah, the new interior looks a lot better. Some of you complained that there's stupid handle here, but this is what it looks like without the handle. So I think it makes it a little bit more stylish, just a little bit more cockpitish. So, this one is also very nice. It's got 8-inch infotainment screens, 4.2-inch screen in the middle. So so I think if you get the 7th generation with analog gauges, I think you're gonna get something like this, and which I kind of like better, because it's got bigger, you know, gauges on each side for the RPM, and you know, I like it. The 10.25-inch system is very easy on your eyes. I mean, nice looking, but it's just the dials are a little bit small for me. So it's got lots of physical buttons and dials. You know, pretty good. It's got also a mechanical thing here. So heated steering wheel, drive mode. So soft touching material, hard plastic, same deal. Just up to here, it's all hard, and soft touching materials on the top. So it looks pretty good. So let me just show you the front design, because I really like what Hyundai have done with this new headlamp system, because actually this 6th generation facelift didn't sell as much as Hyundai would like to be, because of the triangular headlamp. Do you really like it? Let me know. I heard lots of people about this car in the US, but not here in Korea because of the headlamp. So do let me know. I think Hyundai did an excellent job upgrading to this boomerang-ish. I think this is the best looking headlamp for Hyundai Elantra. Yes, I really do like the 2016 Hyundai Elantra GT. I think that was the best looking car, but compared to this one, yeah, it's a lot better. And the grille itself, everything. So guys, do let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Automatic wipers, wipers probably, right? Automatic wipers, let me see. They probably have it in the, not for this one. There's one for the higher trim, but not for this one. And I really like, you know, what Hyundai is just using all the physical buttons and dials for the climate and media controls. So that's also very nice. I mean, for the Kia Optima and Sonata, I understand they're a little bit going forward and using touch-sensitive buttons, but I really like the touch-sensitive buttons. Okay, I mean, don't like them. Right? Right. Yes, Dave. The new front looks a lot better than the last generation. And if I have to repeat what I said, you know, sorry for the delay of the live streaming. We were gonna begin 10:30, but we delayed about an hour because we had to delay twice because I thought I rented this car, social car, but when I got there, it was this car. So we had to book this car and get it all here. And you know, but it's really turned out nice because we can show you both of them. So before we end the show, if you do have any questions, do let me know in the comment section so we can show it to you guys. Yes, then the dash looks really good. What's that plastic thing? Oh, okay. You're talking about, okay. 이쪽으로 와줄래? So mass crystal, you're talking about this, right? This one. When they were launching the car, we asked the Hyundai folks what that was, and they just said nothing. So we said, why did you put it there? It says nothing for this regular Elantra. So, like I said, they're gonna launch the all-new Elantra with the 1.6 liter turbo, which is N9, and they're gonna also launch the hybrid system. So I think they're gonna, either for N9 or hybrid, I think they're gonna use that little screen and you know, give us a little bit, maybe gauge clusters or turbo boost gauge or something, I don't know. But for now, they're saying nothing for this one. This one, we also asked about the suspension system, and this one has MacPherson system on the front and torsion beam at the rear. And what Hyundai guy is saying is for the N9, they're gonna probably use something other than the torsion beam. So I think we're gonna have a multi-link at the back for the N9. So N9, we're expecting it to be released sometime this end of May or June. So stay tuned for that as well. And we'd love to see you, show you the press release on that as well. 3.3 liter twin turbo, probably does not fit on here because it's a tiny engine bay. Let me just show it to you. It will not fit. Okay. So it's a tiny little car, so it's not going to fit. Okay. Yes, Mr. Park. This all-new Elantra, I personally think came out very, very nicely. So it's quite heavy. It's a steel, so you can work out. So okay. Any questions? Are these windows tinted? Yes, because social cars, you know, sharing cars, they're tinted. So yeah. Yes, but But this is the base trim. You can also get it with 16 or 17-inch rims, so it just depends. Yeah. Anything else? Yes, I think, you know, compared to Corollas and Civics, we don't have Corollas here in Korea and Civics, but yeah, I think this is very competitive against those rivals. So, guys, do let me know what do you think about the exterior design and overall packaging of this all-new Hyundai Elantra compared to Honda Civic and also Toyota Corolla. It's really hot. Ooh. You know, like two weeks ago it was okay, but it's just becoming very, very hot. So, guys, do let me know. Yes, Mr. Parker. Hope Hyundai and Kia and many other Korean manufacturers do sell more cars overseas and you know, just grow the brand and even the Genesis as well. No more Elantra hatchback. We have i30s here in Korea, so that's maybe what you're talking about. No, this is tinted, Rudolph. This is tinted. So it's tinted, not a smoked. Because this is not a press car. Usually we don't get a tinted for the press car. This is social car, sharing car, so it's got a tint on it. Wow, so you drive 2012 Hyundai Elantra with 18, wow, 18,000 miles. That's very good. How much in Korea? So like I told you in the beginning, this car will, the base trim will come, direct conversion will cost you about 13K US dollars, and the top trim will go all the way up to 21K US dollars. So there's about 8,000 price gap between the bottom one and the top one. And the bottom one you'll get with the, also can get with the 6-speed manual. So I think that's also very nice. So, oh, thank you, Gene. Wow. Thank you for the super chat and for the support. Very nice. Yes, you guys gonna get it with the naturally aspirated 2-liter gasoline engine for US and North American. So envy you guys, because we're just getting it with 1.6-liter MPI gasoline engine producing 123 horsepower and 113 pound-feet of torque. It's front-wheel driven, made it to CVT. So yes, we also look very forward to be showing you the N-Line pretty soon, which will be released here in Korea maybe end of this May or very soon. Okay. Yes, N-Line we're gonna also show you very soon, as it didn't come out yet. So here in Korea, so I'm gonna also show it to you. Okay. So if you don't have any questions, I'll take last minute questions. So yeah, we have two social cars because I was very stupid enough to book this car instead of this car, so I had to get this car first and this car later. We're gonna have this 2 cars. So guys, do let me know what you think about the overall design of these 2 cars. As you can see, it's a lot low and wide, and not big fan of the triangular headlamp. It looks much better. I think that the new one looks a lot better. And but headroom is better here. So any questions? So before we go, head-up displays, not for this one. None of these won't have it, and I don't think there's a headlamp system, head-up display system for the Elantra. Maybe I could be wrong. Yes, mesh crystal, but we should always be careful because you know, the virus thing can come back anytime. That's what we're hearing. So you know, I have a mask here, but because there's not many people right around me, so, and I cannot talk with the mask on. But I hope you guys all stay safe. away from the virus as well. So we're gonna also show you the in-depth test drive of this all-new Hyundai Elantra when we get a press car. We're talking to Hyundai folks, so we should be getting it sometime this May, and if not, we're gonna show you the N line as well. So please do support us if you do love your cars and you know, car reviews. Please do support us by subscribing to our channel and also hit that bell notification so you don't miss out in the future. Also, as an update, next week we're gonna have you know, on the May 11th, we're gonna have Kia Sorento with diesel engine as a press car. So we're gonna give you everything we can on that all-new 4th generation Kia Sorento. We're gonna give you night drive, daytime drive, you know, everything. So please stay tuned for that. And on the following week, on the May 20th, we're gonna have Genesis G80 with 2.5 liter turbo. So that should be also very, very exciting. And we're gonna also show you night drive, daytime drive, and everything. So please stay tuned. And you know, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And we have lots of holidays because it's May. May is for a family kind of month for us here in Korea, but we're gonna also try to show you as many you know, reviews and things like that. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, and like I said, stay healthy, and you know, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys soon. Okay, so bye bye.